Hi, I'm Jeet from Espressotec Sales and Service. Today we're going to do a video featuring Philips Saeco's new grinder, the Focus. It's sitting right beside me right here. It's a nice little home grinder and it's priced at a price point that you just can't beat. Right now it's pretty much one of the best grinders money can get for under $100. Plugs into 110 volts. Simple operation, and it's got some safety features. So a lot of things that other people will like is it's super compact. It doesn't take much counter space room. Plus, you can lift it up easily with one hand, so you can stow it away. You don't have to leave it on the counter the whole time. Another safety feature is the bean hopper up top. It actually will not run with the lid off, so that's great. There is a finger kind of guard which prevents you from hurting yourself or kids. There's a nice little max line, but without this lid in place, even if it's like this, it will not run. It has to completely be on. Same thing goes for the ground coffee bin in the front. Over here, the ground coffee bin does have a max line, and it comes with a neat little lid. It's a nice little setup you have here. Usually you don't see this, but it's got a nice removable lid, and the grind just coming right in the back, so it will not also run if this is out of the way. So in a way, that's a good point and a bad point, because although it's a safety feature, bad thing is that you can't kind of run this as, you know, a doserless option. You can't grind directly into your portafilter handle. You always have to pour into here and scoop it out or shake it in, which earlier we did, and it was a bit of a mess. So right on the front, you see the timers. This is the dosing selecting knob. So there's different markings, kind of marked off every 2, so you have 2, 4, 6, all the way up to 12. And those are increments for the minute timer. So setting to setting 12 will grind for approximately, I think we timed it at about 1:07. So basically, every notch is like 9 seconds. So the minimal time you can run it is for about shy of 20 seconds. So this is adjustable infinitesimally, and you can just kind of select how long you want to grind for. If you just move the grinder to this side right here, you have, I believe it's 17 different grind settings, going from drip to espresso. We tested this unit out just right before doing the video, and surprisingly well. It grinds really fine. The burrs start to touch actually at about 3 or 2. Initially it didn't do it at 3. But yeah, it starts to touch at about 3 or 2, which is great, because later down the road when you're grinding and the burrs wear in and everything wears in, you're not going to have to deal with any sort of recalibration. You can still use it and just notch it a bit finer. So it's really great that way. It's cleanly labeled. It's very intuitive as to know which way to go. And so you can easily set it. And at this setting, it actually produces a high quality ground espresso, pretty consistent. And really great. Like, they say that this is matched up for their Premier, and it is, but it can do much more. For this grinder, we're extremely impressed by it. So the main power is actually just at the top, 0 energy switch, so it doesn't suck anything out from the wall. It's completely plugged in if you are leaving it on the counter. And when you turn it on, I guess it had some time left on the timer. So when you do turn it on, I'm just going to take this off so it does not run. You'll notice there's a little blue LED here that lights up to let you know that the unit is powered and ready to go. And when you're done using it, you can just turn it off right there. So that's the quick little overview on the Philips Saeco grinder. It's a steal of a deal. Right now it only comes in the Focus, like the pure black color. And the pros of it, it's compact, extremely affordable, does a very good grind. The cons would be the fact that it is still stepped. You can't run it in a doserless style of option, and it is a bit loud. You didn't get that in this video, but when you do a next video on pulling shots, you can hear the actual grinder running, and it's pretty loud. I'd say that, but nothing too terrible. Definitely quieter than Blade. But thanks for checking out our video. Again, stay tuned, subscribe, comment, feel free to put suggestions of what you guys want to see on our next videos, and always stay tuned for our next one.